Hi, I'm Brittany Shipp live at CrossFit Scottsdale, and we're getting in shape. We're pumping a little iron today, and we want to say,
good morning, Arizona.
Good morning, Arizona. Good morning, Arizona.
Good morning, Arizona.
Good morning, Arizona.
Let's get a quick check of how your forecast is shaping up first on this Sunday before we get to your news this morning. Brittany out live at a cool place where even the kids are getting fit, it sounds like. Good morning.
Good morning, Tess. That's right. We're live at CrossFit Scottsdale, and even the kids are having a good time here. Take a look. They're already starting to warm up a little bit, and we'll find out how young you can be to come here, what exactly they have them doing, and why. All the answers to those questions in just a bit. But first, here's a look at how your week is going to break down. We are going to see a pretty warm holiday weekend. Temperature staying in the triple digits and above average. 107 degrees will be your high for today. And then temperatures will drop down into the double digits by Thursday. So it'll take us a while to cool off. But the good thing is that we are actually getting below average. So Tess, these kids are working hard this morning. No sleeping in for them. We'll find out a little bit more about the philosophy here at CrossFit Scottsdale coming up in just a bit, but we'll send it back to you in the studio for now.
All right. Thank you very much, Brittany.
Absolutely. And Brittany Shipp has your 7-day forecast. She is live out in Scottsdale at a place called CrossFit. She'll tell you all about it coming up.
I love how she's sitting there. Brittany Shipp out live in Scottsdale this morning at CrossFit. And Brittany, earlier we showed one of the guys working out, and I love how you were just sitting by like this, twiddling your knee there going, oh, yeah, I'm not working out, way too early.
I was his moral support. I was looking at him, trying to get pumped, trying to get energized because he was doing such a good job. We're live here at CrossFit Scottsdale, and I want to bring in Najla right now. How are you today?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you for coming today.
Well, thank you for having us. This is so interesting. You guys have a whole different philosophy here at a gym. I don't see a lot of treadmills. Tell us about CrossFit Scottsdale and why it's so different from other gyms.
Absolutely. CrossFit is a core strength and conditioning training program. Everything that we do is built on functional movements executed at high intensity and that are constantly varied. So you'll see our team members here doing box jumps, kettlebell swings, and wall balls, which are all functional movements that require you to move, every day. Everything that we do here at CrossFit Scottsdale is either timed, measured, or scored so that you can see a measurable improvement in your progress as you move through our program. We have a coach that coaches our students through each workout. Every class is about an hour and encompasses a skill, some warm-up, where we teach you how to actually do these movements proficiently and correctly, and then a WOD, which is our workout of the day. So you heard Coach Tiffany 3, 2, 1, go them. She started the timer so that they're doing this workout for time. What they're doing is 10 box jumps, 10 kettlebell swings, and 10 wall balls for time here.
You're doing that 4 times?
They're doing it 5 times, 4 time.
Wow. That is impressive. So do you see results fast with this type of training?
Absolutely. The results here are unparalleled to what you see at a traditional gym environment. The teamwork, the camaraderie, the coaching really surpasses what you can experience at a traditional Globo gym.
All right, looking forward to learning more. Let's talk about your weather. We are going to see temperatures starting off in the 80s, so it's a really nice start to your morning. Temperatures cooled down into the low 80s overnight, but we're warming right back into the triple digits. 35% of our humidity, dew points at 54 degrees, and winds are out of the east at 7 miles per hour. Closer look at the satellite radar shot with Havasu and Yuma under an excessive heat warning until 7 p.m. tonight. 7-day forecast looks like this: 107 degrees today, a little bit cooler on your Monday. Temperatures starting to go into a downward cooling trend until we get into the 90s by Thursday. So back out here live, CrossFit Scottsdale. Very intense workouts here, and the kids can also participate. So we'll be telling you about some of the kid workouts coming up in our next segment. And of course, Tess, they're going to find something for me to do as well. Maybe I'll hang with the kids in the next segment.
Working out with the kids will probably be slightly easier than the big kids.
Just a little bit, but that looks like a pretty good workout, don't you think?
That's a good jump. Yeah, that is high. I can feel my quads already in pain just doing several of those.
I know, burning, exactly.
All right, thank you very much, Brittany. Looking forward to seeing what else is out there at CrossFit throughout the morning. Coming up next year on Good Morning Arizona, we're going to head outdoors, or actually indoors at CrossFit.
Yep, Brittany Shipp has your 7-day forecast, and she's going to explain to you what these kids are doing.
Welcome back to Good Morning Arizona. We are live at CrossFit Scottsdale. We're putting the kids to work this morning. They are doing an excellent job. We want to bring in Tiffany to help us out. Tiffany, what do you have the kids doing?
They're doing pull-ups right now. They're working on the banded pull-ups so that they can build strength in order to do the full pull-up just like Luke is over here. So they're...
The ultimate goal is what Luke is doing right here.
Yeah, pull-up is a functional movement, so anytime you have to pull yourself up onto anything, you're going to need to use those muscles and that strength. So if we can start building that strength early, they can be doing pull-ups like this for a really long time. How's that?
How many pull-ups can he do? He doesn't even look like this is sweating him at all.
Right? He can do a lot.
I believe it.
Right, Luke?
Can you do 100? Let's see. Go. Ready? 1, 2. All right, while he keeps doing that, we'll come back to him. We'll get a look at your weather. Starting off this morning, we are in the 80s, 84 degrees outside at Sky Harbor. Temperatures will warm into the triple digits, and then that means we're going to be above average. So make sure you stay hydrated out there. We don't want anyone to get dehydrated because temperatures are going to be a little bit on the warm side. 54 degrees in our dew point. Winds out of the east at 7 miles per hour. Look at the satellite radar shot of the west coast. We have high pressure in control. It won't stay there, though, because we have an area of low pressure that's going to come in. Temperatures at about 107 degrees for us, and then cooling down as we get into the next couple of days. All right, you'll narrate. Tell everyone what
Here we go. You're doing a full pull-up here. You're using the band for resistance. You're going to come all the way down to full extension and pull yourself all the way up. Get that chin over that bar. There you go. All the way back down and up. Nice. Now let's go a little quicker. Let's go 10. 1. Come on. Show up, don't quit. 2. Good. There you go.
I think that's as good as we're going to get. All right, Tess, we'll send it back to you in the studio, but literally I can't even do a pull-up, so the fact that I did 3 or 4, I'm impressed with myself, and I want you to be impressed too. CrossFit Scottsdale, the goal is to get you to do it without the resistance band.
Yeah, I was definitely impressed, Brittany. I was like, wow, she can do them. Those kids were impressive, too.
The kids were very impressive, and so was he right there, because he didn't even need a band. So that's the ultimate goal, to get to that level.
All right, we'll see you a little later. Thank you very much, Brittany. All right.
Hi, I'm Brittany Shipp, live at CrossFit in Scottsdale, and take a look at everyone getting in shape on this Sunday morning. We'll have more details coming up from a very unique place to work out. Good morning, Arizona.
All right, well, we are glad to have you on this Sunday morning, and let's check in with Brittany before we get to the news this morning on how your forecast is shaping up. Ryan was saying he was enjoying the weather in the 90s, and I'm like, good thing you weren't here because you're missing some pretty miserable weather over the last several days.
It's been extremely hot. I do want to say you guys make a beautiful couple. Congratulations. Beautiful wedding pictures.
Thank you, Brittany.
You're welcome. A few days ago that we saw a high of 111 degrees. The record was 112. That happened on Friday. So at least temperatures are coming down a little bit. Today's high will be around 107 degrees. Take a look here behind me at CrossFit. A lot of people just getting warmed up here. And we'll be checking in with one of the nutritionists, because not only do you need to work out, but you also need to eat right. And temperatures are going to start to drop down into the 90s by Thursday. So we will send it back to you in the studio, but you don't need a cup of coffee. I did a couple of those pull-ups, and now I'm nice and energized this morning, Tess.
All right. Thank you very much, Brittany.
Welcome back, everybody. Probably no surprise here. We're going to have another hot one today. Brittany Shipp is out live at CrossFit in Scottsdale, where we've seen her do one exercise, right? But we see her watching a lot of other people doing exercises. So we saw the pull-ups, and this is the... Ooh, I forget what this is called.
It's called rowing, Ryan.
Rowing.
Funny story.
Yeah, that's how
I tried
often I
out
get
for
to
the
the
rowing team at UCLA.
Wow. So how come we don't see you doing this?
I lasted for about a month. Well, because she wanted to do it. This is her TV debut. So I was really just helping her out. That's why I'm not on the machine. All right, I want to bring in Myrna right now. How are you today?
I'm very good, thank you.
All right, tell us a little bit about healthy eating. It's so important. You can't just work out and then eat a lot of donuts.
I love talking about eating, Brittany, because I really do love to eat. And you know, our philosophy at CrossFit is food really is our fuel. Just like you got to put, fuel in your car to have it running properly, it's the same thing with us. So we look at food that is the kind of things that you would find in the farmer's field, your grandma's garden, remember way back then. And it's real food, things that really do fuel our bodies, from proteins to fruit, vegetables, as well as healthy fats, oils, and things like that.
Well, someone once told me the closer you get it to nature, how it looks when it's coming out of nature, the better it is. So let's start over here. Instead of having soda, maybe coconut water. It's really popular.
Coconut water is very popular. You know, coconut has so many great things in it for you, and it really helps your body run properly. So we talk about hydration a lot, and that's important for weight loss. It's important for working out. It's important for recovery. And a lot of the things out there are sugary, so we don't want to do that. Almond butter, excellent, because of course those are some of our healthy fats. Nuts, seeds, all those things are absolutely great. With a little bit of apples or something like that would be awesome. We focus in on fruit as well, but of course, fruit, like you say, it's something that's God's created for us, but we want to watch and limit our fruit a little bit, because it
really
got a lot of sugar
it's
in
really
there.
Sugary, yeah.
Right.
So maybe one a day? Not even.
One or two is fine. But veggies go wild. That's the great thing about veggies, is you can have really
knock yourself out.
Knock yourself out, totally. And again, we've got some avocados in there, so there's some more healthy.
Love avocados. Snacking is probably a big thing for people. No potato chips and unhealthy snacks.
Absolutely, Brittany. 25 to 30% of our consumption every day, they say, is in snacking. So we want to make sure we've got some healthy snacks. And again, we really focus in on things like nuts, because they're a good source of fat and healthy for us.
It's like, I don't mind the healthy snacks, but it's the portion, like it's not healthy once you eat the whole bag, right?
We don't want to eat the whole bag, and that is a really great point, because we also talk a lot about quality and quantity of food, because here in the United States, our quantity has gone out the window, right? So we really want to learn to have, a couple good meals a day, a couple good snacks a day, and you're right, not eating the whole bag. What I like to do is section things out when I get home from the grocery store, so I don't eat the whole bag.
Good idea. All right. We'll learn a few more tips, but first let's get a look at your weather. We are going to see temperatures starting off this morning in the 80s, warming into the triple digits. 109 our forecast high today, and outside right now we might even be heading into the 90s, but we're still at 87 degrees at Sky Harbor right now. We have high pressure that is in control, so plenty of sunshine, clear conditions, what we expect to see here in the valley at 107 degrees. Your actual Labor Day holiday will get down to 104. So at least we're right at the beginning of a slight cooling trend, coming back down into the double digits as we get into your Thursday. Live here at CrossFit in Scottsdale. It's off of Raintree and 83rd Place in North Scottsdale. Come on out if you're interested. And this is a really cool place. Everyone encourages one another. There's also a competition, so we'll be checking out some of the competition coming up in just a bit. So we'll send it back to you in the studio, Tess.
All right. Would love to hear, Brittany, that when we start to cool down at the end of the week into the 90s, that's it for the triple digits.
I know.
Not
Keeping
happening?
our fingers crossed for Mother Nature.
All right. Maybe she'll surprise us.